You already know who it is. It's your boy, Ron Burgundy, Mr. Unapologetically Ignorant. You know the motto, if you're not a part of the solution, you're part of the problem. This ain't the fat mother effer to mess with ye.
You already know who it is. It's your boy, Ron Burgundy, Mr. Unapologetically Ignorant. You know the motto. If you ain't part of the solution, you part of the problem. This ain't the fat mother effer to mess with. Yeah. We ain't always going to see eye to eye, but as long as we all come together, hit the like button, subscribe, and share, we going to be all right. I told you, I'm just a regular individual who just been around extraordinary people and did some extraordinary things. Don't hate me. Listen, man, today I'm coming to you seriously. I think I'm coming down with a cold, change the weather in Florida, you know, the beautiful things I deal with. But for real, man. Yo, Irizzy-Iroc-Dondada. Brother, please do the right thing, man. I see you got Go Manny Gump in your ear, and he gonna make you crash out, homie, and put yourself in a situation that he can't even get himself out of right now. Do you understand that these people that are coming on my platform are from his neighborhood? The people in my comment sections are from his neighborhood. The people who are Irizzy-Iroc, this is nothing to do with you, brother. You letting that man come up there and put your platform and have you up there, you know, dancing and running your mouth and calling people donkey today, homie. They in my inbox, homie. And this is me as a content creator coming to you. That sometimes everything isn't content, brother. Like, you really don't understand what you're getting yourself into. Let's just put it from this perspective. Let's say we didn't know anybody, right? Listen, man, I need everybody to like, subscribe, and share. Tag this silly nigga into this and all this, bro, because he's gonna walk down the path that there's no exit out of. And I don't want to hear, yo, Ron Burgundy, the king of controversy, you started this. Yeah, everybody's calling me Ron Burgundy, the king of controversy. I'm not, no. I'm here to get an understanding. I bring people in the room together so we get an understanding. That's period. First of all, we're having conversations. This is a Long Island matter, homie. You are not from Long Island. You are from wherever you're from, but you're in Buffalo. Like, talk about Sly Green. Talk about Griselda. West Side. Go talk about these people, bro. You have a beautiful city that you can talk about. Your city is one of those cities that's very underrated, like Long Island. We have similar characteristics. People have always slept on us. Yes, it's great. We understand that. But there's people who put on. You have a whole bunch of shit to talk about there. There's rappers, underground rappers. You have, you know, Rob Gronkowski is from Buffalo. Hey, man, listen. You have some of the best wings in the world, they say, is out in Buffalo. Go to those places and talk about it. Homie, you're a great content creator. I'm not coming up here and trying to shoot you down or belittle you or anything, homie, but there's some things you need to stay out of. You have to understand that everything isn't content for your platform. You got up there and you talked about a stone cold killer like he was a rat. Y'all didn't even know who he was. And yo, shouts out to that man too, man, because he really kept his composure and didn't get disrespectful and get crazy like I know most people would have. That shows a lot of growth, and that shows he learned from the mistakes that he made. Salutes to that, brother. But Irizzy-Iroc, bro, you're getting yourself involved with things that you know nothing about, homie. You're not from where we're from, homie. Manny has no business running to your platform and talking about anything they got to go in the city with them bullshit-ass conversations. Those people, where is the paperwork? Irizzy-Iroc. If you're talking about some street shit, homie, then you know you can't slander a man's name without paperwork. Why are you letting that man get in your platform? Do you even know the man that he's talking about? Have you stopped to do your research? See what I'm saying, bro? Everything, you know, the little slick-ass burger comments and all that shit, homie, that shit is all cool and dandy, homie, because we just doing content. If you want to start talking about personal appearances and shit, I'm cool with that. Let's go. Zed, you want a Marlboro? Yeah, you look like one of them things from the Men in Black shit. Yeah, that's what you look like, homie, with braids, homie. You're like a caterpillar with braids. And then you stare into the camera retarded on You was on some medicine, homie. We know that. See how that goes? I can get disrespectful, funny. I don't have to tell you eat a wee, none of that. We can do content like that. We can go back and forth on our views, cool. But when it comes to a serious matter like this, homie, you got to stay out of it. It has nothing to do with you. You've never been from where we're at. You don't know none of these people, homie. You see what I'm saying? Stay out of that. Don't let that man drag you into something he's unable to get himself out of right now. You see what I'm saying? This is a serious matter. Allegedly, someone's mother was ran down on. Allegedly. These are alleged facts, homie. These are alleged things that's going on. Why would you want to involve yourself in that if you're nothing like that, homie? You're a podcaster, a rapper, and a comedian, and a mascot. There's nothing street about you. And if there was, cool. We don't care. Stay out of Long Island business. What I'm here to tell you is the members and the constituents do not like what you're talking about. And they're respectfully asking you to take down anything that Manny has said about people who are rats or whatever that if he hasn't shown paperwork. We're respectfully asking you that. You've already been put on the no-fly zone. You are not allowed to come to Long Island. And if you think you niggas is tough, I challenge you niggas. Matter of fact, have Manny bring you to where he's from. I bet you he can't do that. I bet you he won't bring your little silly, stupid ass out there, homie. See, this is where it gets different in content. You see what I'm saying? Because now I got people in the background that I'm trying to hold off for you, homie. People in your neck of the woods that are connected, homie. You don't even know what's going on. You just think this shit is content. Stop. Take that shit down about Donkey in the Day about Long Islander, homie. Take that down, homie. Stop. Take that shit down. He's calling people rats in there, homie, please. Because it's gonna be out of my hands after this video, homie. I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing as a responsible journalist and letting you know, homie, from one journalist and one podcaster to another, take that down because you're spreading propaganda and lies about people who don't take kindly to that. And it's not even just them. It's the people who love them that don't take kindly to that, homie. When you're an individual, I know you don't know what it is to be around real individuals, homie. But when you're around certain individuals, homie, there's individuals around those people who will not allow people to do that or say that about people that they love, homie. There's people that don't live on the internet. There's people in the streets that haven't learned their lesson like we have, let's just say. That'll really put that pistol on you for what you come out your mouth, homie. They don't believe in the internet. And this is what I'm telling you, homie. The people are not pleased with what you're doing right now. And I'm asking you to respectfully remove yourself from the Long Island Manny Brim situation. Remove the content where you're disrespecting people and where he's calling people rats. We can't do that. You see what I'm saying? Because there is no paperwork on that. And as responsible podcasters, you cannot do that. You see what I'm saying? You cannot get up here and defamate someone's character without having proof. This is why everything I've said about this man, I've brought proof of someone else where the source came from. You're violating FCC rules and all that shit, homie. You don't know what you're doing. You're going to put your platform in jeopardy over a bozo, homie. Over a nigga who only gets aggressive with females. He just jumped in another female's inbox, y'all, talking about, I got the right female for you. Think it's a game? Why you not jumping into these niggas' boxes that want to get with you? What about that girl Heine you grabbed? Her brothers want to get with you, bro. Go get with them, homie. Go get with these people threatening your mama, homie. Go get with these people who stabbed you in the Heine. Go get with these people who dragged you at the train station. Go get with the people that beat you up in the gambling spot. Yeah, victim stories. You don't think I know about those? You know who did what, nigga? You know, come on, stop it. And you lost and got beat up. The stories just keep coming in. And then you get up there and you drop that video. Homie, I need people in the chat to tell me this, right? I gotta be careful what I say. Hold on. Because, they try to knock the page down. They trying to sue me. They trying to, say all this crazy shit in the background. But, you bragging about eating Heine out the garbage can. No, you didn't, nigga. I know this nigga did. I know he didn't. Hold on, fella. He holds up the cup that such and such gave him and was proud to say it. And then allowed her to ask another man if he eat Heine and then called him a king in front of that man's face. Are you kidding me, man? Listen, bro, this is the man that you're following behind, Irizzy-Iroc. He's a clown. He's a bozo. He's one of the people that back in the day, when our people weren't respected, they made them paint their faces black, put on a suit and tie, and dance. That's what he's doing right now. Anything for some views. Anything for some views. The income tax money's gone. The income tax money's gone. I'm telling you this. So please, bro, I need you to remove that content, because that individual that he's speaking on is not taking kindly to that. The people that love him are not taking kindly to that, homie. And everybody doesn't believe in the content creation world. You have, like I said, listen, if you sat back and just did something on your city, let alone the entire upstate New York, from Syracuse to the Buffalo to Rochester to Poughkeepsie to all these places, homie, I can tell you thousands of gangsters that you can interview. There's hundreds of people. If you want to talk about that gangster life, how about you focus on where you're from? How about you hit me in the back and I'll plug you in with some certified steppers from your neighborhoods in the areas, and you can sit with them and have a conversation. You see what I'm saying? You want to do content, homie. But stay out of Long Island business. This is serious right now. And I'm up here to stop it from getting serious, because it got too serious already. Because your man is in a delusional state of mind. And when you're sitting there and you're egging it on, you're calling people donkeys of the day, losers, and you're making fun of people's physical appearances, homie, who don't play these games, you're putting yourself as something that you do not know nothing about. You have to stop. This man can't even walk into his own neighborhood, and now you just got yourself banned from Long Island. You understand that? I'm giving you a fair warning. You're not allowed in Long Island. Do not go to Long Island, homie. Do not. Please don't. And don't go to no place where no niggas is. Specifically, where you talked about those people at, don't go at. Don't go there. Don't go to Wine Dance, homie. That's the real parts to go to. Don't go to Hempstead. Don't go to Bayshore. Don't go to Amityville. Don't go to Mass. Don't go to Spot. No, take your ass to like Sayville or some shit, homie. And probably I can find a tougher block in there for you. You see what I'm saying? Don't do that. Now you played yourself trying to be a super duper content creator. You see what I'm saying? Now you played yourself. Now I'm in the back holding the wolves off. Yo, shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real. He's a content creator. Nah, homie, we ain't. You know what I'm saying? The constituents and members, they don't appreciate that, homie. So again, I know you're gonna come back with some tough shit. Probably tell me burgers and fat jokes and I'm a bitch, I'm corny, all this. That's cool, homie. That's content. I'll take that as long as you just please take those videos down, because it's causing a problem for you, not me. Okay? It's gonna be a problem for you, not me. Okay? I'm just letting you know. You see what you did, Manny? You see what you did? Now you got an innocent man caught up in some shit he don't even know about. If you was a real nigga, you would sit him down and tell him, yo, yeah, that nigga's right. Let me get off of that. Let me get back on my own platform. Because once again, you lied, Manny. You got up on this live and you told everybody that I knocked your page down. You can't post for 10 days. But you was just posting a video about Blueface getting beat up. Why are you posting about people fighting, homie, and you won't fight? Why are you running down on people's pages, homie? On females, homie? I'm telling you, you ran down on the wrong one, though. Now you done fucked up. See, that hole just got a little bit, a lot deeper, homie. You can't be playing with the members. These people are members, homie. Because you don't know who they are, that's your fault. This is why we tell you, homie, sit down. Sometimes you get a little too excited, donkey. Yeah. Sometimes you get a little too excited, donkey. That's what happens when you get too excited. You up here just threatening people. You don't even know who you threatening, homie. This has all just been a real nigga intervention, homie. I don't want to see nothing happen to you. I really don't. I don't want to see nothing happen to nobody. But if it means somebody putting blood in your mouth so that we don't have to bury you for talking crazy to someone else, hey, I want to see you get humbled. Yeah, I do. I don't want that to happen to you, homie. And this is what I keep telling you. You keep digging yourself a bigger and bigger hole. You got this stupid nigga up here violating real Long Island legends, homie. This is why the community doesn't accept you no more. You've been excommunicated. Like, what else can we do? Homie? We're giving you pass after pass after pass. I fell back off you for one reason, homie. Because I didn't want somebody to have to do something to you, homie. Because you just be running off at the mouth. You don't care who you disrespecting. You're just doing it for the views. Again, I haven't made $1 off of any of this. Yeah, homie. Yeah, I haven't made $1 off any of this. I'm not the richest nigga in the world, homie. At 30, well, went out to dinner last night. I think it's negative 17 right now because dinner was like, yeah, I think it's negative 7. I'll bounce back there. Don't worry about that. I'm gonna bounce back. I got overdraft protection. Nigga. I got a real bank account. You know what I'm saying? I don't have child no more. See, that's how you embarrassed do you understand how bad you embarrassed yourself yesterday, homie? You told us you had a black card and you pulled out a Chime credit booster card. You pulled out a SoFi card. You pulled out a go-to bank card. Homie, can you actually go to a physical location and get money out one of those banks? Tell me where there's a child bank. That nigga had a go-to bank account. He had a net spend card. He had a family and friends teachers federal credit union because you know who does you what, you know what. Homie, that was embarrassing. You still ain't pull no money out. See, I ain't talking money shit, homie. I wear Ron Burgundy merchandise, homie. That's all I wear, homie. You know what I'm saying? I'm a simple, homie. I compare Jordans and all that. But listen, right? You want to get fly, homie? Stop going. Listen, right? Let me let you in on a secret. I got you, homie. I got the bags. All that shit you be buying up. You ain't gotta wait for it to come in, homie. Come on over here, man. I gotta give you a discount, homie. Okay, yeah, hey, now for real, though, homie. Stop telling people all that shit. What does it matter if you have the clothes that cost $500? The nigga in them ain't worth $1. Let's get to that. Shouts out to Sip with the Drip. If a nigga got $1,000 outfit on, right? But the nigga in the outfit ain't worth $1. How much is the outfit worth? Are you shitting me? Come on, homie. I could do this all day. You making it too easy. But I need you to understand, bro. Please talk to that man, homie. Let's keep it content with me and you, Ice. You know what I'm saying? Grease TV. Shout out to them people. We can do that, homie. This is the LI situation, homie. Get him out of here, homie, because the constituents and members, you did bad, homie. You can't come to LI, homie. You talked about the members the wrong way. You said some bad things, homie. I can't. That's the deal I got for you. You should understand. Listen, right? They wanted to go up to that job. You know what I'm saying? We know where you crushed the boxes at, homie. It wasn't hard. Okay? I told him no. He's just a YouTuber. He's a YouTuber who gets a disability check and works 15 hours a week so he don't fuck his disability up. He's a YouTuber that wears his little sister's Victoria's Secret robe on live to talk with another bitch ass nigga that call people bad names. Is somebody gonna stop him? Listen, man. Yo, you make listen, right? Dondada, whatever that shit is. What is that, homie? You make decent content, homie. You don't have to be a retard. Has anybody seen Super Troopers when they went up to the car and it was like, yeah, right, meow. And he was like, you said meow? No, I didn't say no meow. Meow. Remember that little joke they play back? That's what that nigga. It sounded like he playing with us, homie. What all I'm telling you is to stay away from Long Island business. Okay? You cannot talk to any of the constituents and members. And if you do content that's valid, homie, tell that man to produce paperwork for you. He's calling somebody on the phone you don't even know. That could be his gay lover off a grinder. We don't know who that is. Let's stop the shenanigans, please. We have to stop the bullshit now. Correct the narrative, okay? You have a beautiful city to talk about. You're from the Bronx, but you live in Connecticut, right? Or where you live in? Buffalo, right? Shouts out to Buffalo, homie. I know some real stand-up steppers from Buffalo. For real. Shouts out to Elmo. I know some real steppers from Buffalo I was with in the penitentiary. For Rochester, the hims and the bobos. The hims and the bobos. Poughkeepsie, I was around some, yeah, shouts out to little Dave Green. Come on, man, Grant. Like, bro, I know some people you can interview. Like, I got amazing stories, homie. Syracuse, the 315, homie. Do we need to say more? Come on. You got so much more to focus on. Remove yourself from Long Island business and politics. It ain't for you, homie. This is not your sector. Go back to rapping and doing that. You're doing your thing. Salute to you, bro. I'm not knocking your platform. I'm knocking what you're speaking about. Okay? Y'all make sure you like, subscribe, and share, homie. I'm here to stay now. I know I used to play around, jump over here. Now I'm here to stay every day. I'm bringing you content on what we're talking about. Tomorrow, we got a lot to talk about. We're going to do a Monday rundown of what's going on in the industry, what I missed dealing with Go Manny Gump. If y'all ain't see, hit the Instagram, hit the page, man. I got a lot of content up there. Y'all make sure y'all follow me. Because you know what? This is where it's real at, homie. I'm just a regular person bringing you extraordinary people with extraordinary stories. You see what I'm saying? Like, everybody wasn't the star of the movie, homie. I've done bad. I found out. You see what I'm saying? It is what it is, homie. It ain't about me. It's about me bringing to you where I'm from. The individuals I want to spotlight, the city want to spotlight, homie, the talents. It ain't just about the negative. But we know we like this ratchet shit. Come on. Y'all know y'all like this shit. This is why y'all come here, man. I'm positive, but hey, you got to deal with reality, homie. I'd rather us argue on here, have fun, make fun of each other, talk about each other's appearance on here, right? Get it out of our systems. And then when we see each other, it'd be different. I don't have no personal issue with anybody on the internet, homie. I am a content creator. I'm a blogger. I'm a media influencer, social media, whatever you want to call it. Personally, when I get off of here, I go live life. Yeah, I go live life. You notice I was a little scruffy yesterday, right? Yeah, I went up here and got freshed up and went out with the wife. That's the only reason why. Otherwise, I don't give a fuck about this. When I pop out with the wife, that's when I get fresh and fly. Other than that, I'm a regular nigga, homie. Just keeping it simple, player. Keep it simple. Shouts out to the team, man. Hell out of Florida. We here to stay. Ron Burgundy, Mr. Unapologetically Ignorant. You know the motto. If you ain't part of the solution, you part of the problem. This ain't the fat motherfucker. Yeah. You bitch ass nigga, you. I'm